Yeah, those guys are pretty big, the tokes. I spent some time in Thailand as a kid, and we had a family friend owns a farm, and we went to the farm, and I milked the cows and played with their inbred dogs, and all the dogs were named after different soft drinks for some reason. We had Coke and Fanta and Pepsi, and they were all inbred, and I don't know what that has to do with anything, but they were. And we're sleeping in their house, and on the ceiling, like 3 huge toke geckos on the ceiling, like way above us. It was a big house, like I want to say like 7 meters above us on the ceiling. 3 huge toke geckos right above the bed, and I couldn't sleep just knowing that they were above us. What if they fall down on us, you know? What if they drop down and start attacking us? It was scary as fuck, so scary. And I had my eye on them all night. Couldn't focus, couldn't sleep. Very scary stuff. We actually, like earlier on in that night, we were outside on like the deck or something, having a barbecue or what have you, and there's a moth circling the light on the ceiling outside. Big gecko comes along. We're all keeping an eye on him, like there he is, look at him, and then he's just watching the moth, it looks like, and then he just crawls over and snap, he grabs the moth right out of the air, grabs him, and then runs away and eats him, has a chomp on him. You know, they're very competent predators. They eat bugs. They eat bugs, but they're also, if you touch one, he'll start hissing at you and biting you and all sorts of things. So they are very scary, and just knowing that they are around scared me so much as a kid. Like even this is kind of like in a country area, a lot of nature around, so there's more of them around here. But even in like urban areas, they're around sometimes. And you know, we went back to town and we were staying at another friend's house, which is like a real house, not a farmhouse. And we're just like moving around the house at night. I need to go to the toilet at night. I get my mom to come with me to show me to the toilet, and I'm just so scared, thinking a gecko is gonna jump on me out of nowhere. I was legitimately so scared. Like more than ghosts or anything, it was the gecko. Because my parents keep telling me, my mom kept telling me, like, if one of those geckos bites you, the tukke, that's what they call it. The tukke, if he bites you, he never ever lets go until he hears the sound of lightning, or thunder rather. And that's a scary thing to tell your kid. So I think that's what did it for me, and it scared me so much. The tukke is gonna get you. And so my mom I'm like clinging onto my mom, trying to, you know, get to the toilet, and I'm just like, you know, eyes shifting around, looking out for the gecko. And I think a curtain must have moved or something. Like we must have like brushed up against a curtain, and then, you know, that curtain sound that kind of goes like whoosh as you move the curtain along the railing. And it sounded like it might have been the hiss of a gecko or something like that. And I screamed and started crying because I was just that scared. I'm traumatized just thinking about the geckos. That's a core memory from my childhood, the tukke. And they're called that because that's the sound they make. Well, they have a lot of different names in a lot of different languages, but they all pretty much sound the same because they make a certain sound when they're in mating season. They'll make a sound, it's like, and it slowly gets lower in pitch as they keep going. It starts up, like, it's like they charge up, like they're filling up with air almost. Like, and it slowly gets down pitch. But yeah, they all make that sound. So I think in Thai and in Lao it's tukke, and then in Burmese it's taute, and then I think in Indonesian tokek or something like that. There's probably a bunch of names, and then in English you just generally call it toke. Philippines tuko. Yeah, all the same. Toke, so scary. Everyone knows someone, or they know a friend, or a friend of a friend who has seen the tukke try to call a snake into its mouth. That's the urban legend. That's how it goes. Our family friend at the farm also told us the same thing. The rumor goes that they make that sound because their liver has expanded too much and they need a snake to enter its mouth